Welcome to my quest guide on Soul Searching Quest. This is going to be a very quick and short quest, and the only requirement for this would have to be the Necromancy, which is probably about a quick 10-minute tutorial. Now, as for the items needed, you will need 3 Cadaver Berries, 10 Fishing Bait, Anti-Poison 3 Dose, Charcoal, and Papayas. Keep in mind, for the items that are highlighted in green, you are actually able to buy all of the items at the Brimhaven General Store shop that is just south of the Lodestone. Make your way to the city of Lodestone. From here, we'll be running east, and once you get to Death, then we'll be running north to the docks. Make sure to take the very first west, in which case, once you are here, we will be seeing a mysterious stranger, in which case you want to right-click, eavesdrop. From here, you'll be getting a bit of dialogue that you're hearing on the NPC talking to the mysterious stranger, in which case they will discover that you'll be able to accept the quest while you are speaking to them, and they're like, wait a minute, why are you actually listening to us? It's like, oh, okay. So you'll get a little cutscene, in which case the player will back off just a little bit, and the new mysterious stranger will be talking to his buddy about the Sanctum of Rebirth, in which case they are able to be reincarnated. This is actually pretty important, and players will be wanting to run south to speak to Death, as we do not want more of the lost souls that are flooding the gates to be reincarnated, especially evil ones. Once you have spoken to Death, hit option 1. We'll be telling him, yeah, there's a mysterious stranger talking about the Sanctum of Rebirth, and then Death does warn us that the rebirth is not safe for either souls, spirits, zombies, and all that stuff, in which case he'll send you back to the mysterious stranger to find out everything that they do know about the Sanctum of Rebirth. Speak to the mysterious stranger again, and this time we want to hit all 3 options, in which case we will want to convince, persuade, and threaten them. He's like, wait a minute, you're not a zombie. So you're like, I could be. We'll say brains. He's like, that's not pretty much convincing, since we do look pretty alive. Now, when we do persuade him, he's like, okay, yeah, we won't tell anyone about the Sanctum of Guardian. He's like, yeah, right, I don't believe you. In which case we do threaten them and saying that Death will actually revoke their abilities. He's like, wait a minute, all 3 of those will all fail, in which case we will have to return to Death again. But this time Death does suggest that we do talk to another NPC, which he is pretty much an expert at looking dead and vacant. From here, we'll be going to the ritual site, which is all the way west. Now that we are at the ritual site, we'll be speaking to the NPC right at the ritual chest. And then you'll want to hit option 2 for quest, and then the character will be like, well, Dev himself told you that you look pretty good for being dead. And he's like, oh, okay, thanks. But mainly what we are wanting to do is to have some way of convincing that we are a zombie. In which case, you will need a fishing bait, the cadaver berries, the anti-poison, and after through a little bit of dialogue, he's like, well, I can give you this potion, but I will need your consent. In which case, you will ask for charcoal and papayas. You are able to decline this, but if you decline it enough times, the NPC will actually just sign it for you, which is pretty nice. So just hit option 1 for yes to sign the waiver. Once you have done that, he'll be like, oh, okay, now I will give you the potion. For whatever reason, maybe this potion is like the Shrink Me potion within the Grimm's Tale quest. But anyway, from here, you want to make your way back to the dock, which is a lot of running. So if you want, you are able to quick travel to the Lodestone, or surge and blade dive, make your way back. Once you are on the docks, do not speak to the NPC right away. Instead, click on the potion in your inventory to drink it, and we will be transformed to an awesome little zombie. And he does run pretty weird. Look at those little legs go, man. Now, speak to the suspicious strangers, and he'll be like, hey, you want to get reincarnated? And I'm like, sure. Just pretty much acting all zombie-like. In which case, you will get an option to board the gondola north. Now, once you are here, we'll be getting a cool little cutscene type of thing. In which case, we'll be seeing some blossom trees. And wait a minute, what's this? Is this Ikarum? And look at that background. It looks amazing to see the tombs of Damascus, which is also on old school, but the pyramid is flipped upside down. Now, while we are here, turns out the potion did not last forever. It was only temporarily, in which case Ikarim would be like, yeah, I saw this. Death warned us you'll be coming, in which case he does trap the suspicious stranger. This does complete the quest, and there is a little bit of dialogue, in which case you can hit any option. It does not matter too much, but he will tell you that the stranger is trapped within the dungeon so that he's not able to persuade any more other people to come here. This does complete the quest, which gives you 1 quest point and access to the Sanctum of Rebirth dungeon. To access this dungeon, we'll be running north, and to the west, there is a light beam that does look like the Aurora lights. You'll want to click on them, and that you're able to choose normal mode and hard mode. But keep in mind, you do not have access to hard mode until you have completed a normal mode version. So that just depends on which one you are able to do, and good luck on those drops. Thank you all so much for watching this, and enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below any video suggestions or questions you have, and I will try to answer them. And enjoy the rest of your day.